What's up, guys? How are you doing today? I hope you're all doing well. And if not, I hope we can help you feel better. Welcome to the Kings Arena podcast, brought to you by Devon Kings. My name is Mary Colette, and as usual, I've got two amazing personalities with me in the studio.
O'Shea Birders.
I've got with me actor, model, influencer.
That's right.
You know, Video Fox.
That's what's up.
You might remember him from his role in Jeremy as the guy everybody wanted to lose their shits for.
I want you all to love me.
Come to find out, he has a deep voice. Like, what do you not have? You have muscles.
Yeah,
you have the looks.
Total package, baby. Total package.
Okay.
So you just come here to oppress us, basically.
No, to sell my market.
Joseph, how are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm great. It's such a pleasure to be here.
Such a pleasure to have you on the show, on the pod. Also, we have broadcaster and TV presenter, dancer, entrepreneur.
Yes.
Jack of all trades, master of all.
Sing out all the accolades.
Hey,
Sing out all the accolades.
Rachel.
Hey, boo, how you doing?
I'm good. Good to have you. I feel like we've never actually done this.
That's the funny thing.
Yeah.
We know each other, but we don't know
each other. I feel like today is the day for us to like get to know each other more than we actually
I love
do.
it. I love it.
Me too. Today, guys, we'll be talking about what our new normal is. I think we can all agree that ever since COVID happened, our lives basically changed.
Yeah.
One way or the other, for good, for bad, life has changed. And let me start with you, Joseph. How has your life changed since COVID?
I lost appetite for large crowd, right?
Tell me about it.
Like going to club. If you invite me to anywhere that has to do with club nowadays, I'm just it has to be really, 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 really important before I can dress up. I'm like, okay, I'm going to this place. I just naturally, the fear just made me lose appetite for it.
Yeah.
So I just don't want to give chances because what I hear people go through, people that cut it, people that bounce back from it, and people that may not even bounce back. So I just lost appetite for large crowds. Yeah. So staying at home, catching my phone, and once in a while, beach. Right, I just do beach exclusively, and that's
By
how
yourself,
I catch my phone. Yeah, and
Fair
it's becoming the new norm for me, and I've adjusted to it.
Yeah. I feel like prior to like COVID, I used to be like I was very big on going out to the club. Like there was
Oh yeah, girl.
There are some points where I used to club hop like from one club to the other.
Yeah.
That was like my idea of fun. But I feel like after COVID, I've just come to realize that I can do other things apart from like go to the club or anything that involves a large crowd. Yes.
Just staying safe is the main thing.
That's so true.
What about you, Rachel? How has your life changed since COVID?
I mean, I agree, to be honest. Like, one thing that my husband likes to say about me is that I am always out. I always want to go out, even though I feel like I didn't go out that much.
Yeah.
But now it's like when you think about going out where there's going to be large crowds, you're like, is it worth it?
Is it really? There's like anxiety that comes with it as well.
Exactly. Like if you're not paying me to host an event, I'm not going.
Preach.
I'm not going.
Preach. Get in your bag, girl.
I'm not going.
In your bag.
It's like where the money resides. Where the money resides.
And the funniest thing is, you don't know who to hug. You don't know who not to shake.
Because you don't even know who has it by looking at anybody.
And some people, you just have to shake them. You just have to hug them. Okay,
you don't. I don't think you have
for
to.
Instance, you're just coming into an event. There are some people that come with so much zeal,
so much vim. Yeah.
And before they get close to you, their hands are opened. What do?
You do this.
I'm sure they would understand.
There's the kind of zeal the person is coming with. That, hey, Rachel. That's insult.
Chub knuckle.
Yeah. So when you go to large crowds, you're like, what should I greet this person? Should I just give this person? Or should I just do? It's crazy. It's really crazy.
Apart from your social life, though, what other thing took a hit? What would you say?
My workout lifestyle. I usually
tell us about it, Mr. Muscles.
I usually lose appetite easily when I work out alone. right? But when I go to the gym, when I see other people, if I wanted to do 1 hour, I see a very small guy doing it zealously. He's going 2 hours. I'm like, come on, Joseph, this guy is doing 2 hours. I'm going to stay here 3 hours.
That's your motivation.
Yeah, so the crowd kind of motivates you and kind of tempts you to go further. But when you do it alone, nobody, just you, after 30 minutes, you'll not be looking for an excuse. Don't I have somewhere I'm going to? You'll not be thinking, I'm supposed to go to this place at this particular time. And like, before you know, 45 minutes, you're done with the gym. And it's not good. It affected my workout.
I mean, how long are your workouts, first of all? Because 2 hours.
I mean, looking at his muscles, I'm like...
I do 3 times a week. 2 hours, 30 minutes minimum.
Why?
Yeah.
That is my question. Why?
I mean, these muscles won't sculpt themselves. I mean, right?
Okay, there's one thing about muscles. You build it, you live it, it goes
down. True,
so you've got to keep fueling it, right, for it to remain that way. And there's one bad thing about your fans. The picture they have about you this year is what they want to see next year or better. They don't want to see you're lean and you're dropping. What happened to Joseph? Is it sick? Is it that? So you have to keep fueling the muscles.
You got to keep the ladies crushing on you,
I'm not talking about the ladies. I'm talking about the muscles. Right? So you have to keep the muscles intact all the time. So that you can keep getting your feedback, your comments. That's I like him and all that.
Okay.
No muscles, no liking for you.
Wow. What about you, Rachel? What else happened? What else changed aside, obviously, the social life?
Well, of course. I mean, I did not do 2 hours
at the gym.
What? Maximum 1 hour, 15 minutes. 2 hours. What?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Great for a female.
I don't know how you did that. Like, I honestly don't know.
We have a lot of routines that we need to,
I mean, I'm trying to get back into working out right now, but I realized that, the motivation isn't really there, to be honest. And another thing that has changed is just that, I don't know, I'm kind of paranoid now.
Okay.
I think it's gotten better. But
it was worse. It used to be really bad.
It used to be really bad.
I feel
like
you.
When somebody just sneezes, I'd be like,
ooh.
I was just so paranoid, and I was just so scared because I have asthma, and I was like, if I catch this thing, I don't even know what's going to happen. I don't know how my body's going to react. So I was trying to be really careful, and I would get angry when I see people, just behaving anyhow. It would make me so angry. Like I had this anger deep inside of me, and I was like, where is this coming from?
But I feel you, especially because you have like underlying underlying condition, which is your asthma. So it's like scary knowing that knowing that you have it's really, really bad. So I understand where your paranoia came from. I don't have asthma, but I was super paranoid. I still am sometimes when people get really, really close to me.
You're like,
yes,
no mask.
Yes,
and people are so casual with masks now, right?
Yeah, I agree.
They are very casual.
It's because of the numbers, People are like, okay, this thing is not real. Or it's not in Lagos. Maybe elsewhere.
Yeah, I've heard that a lot.
Yeah.
Something else that took a plunge for me has to be my job. I feel like after COVID last year, I had a realization. You know how there's that moment where you just feel like you just realize what's worth it and what's not. So I feel like after COVID hit, I was one of the people who just sat back and just looked at everything I'd been doing and how much I've been hustling and working every day. I feel like prior to COVID was like a hard reset for everybody.
Yeah.
It made us realize what was important and what was not. Prior to COVID, it was work. Weekend comes, go to the club, party, and that was it, right? That was my life. And then COVID forced everybody to stay home, spend time with family. And then you realize just how important family is. And I feel like COVID helped me realize how important family was to me. And I even quit my job at some point.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. I was like, what?
Yeah, when I realized that it was taking from me more than it was giving me, I was like, you know what? Fuck the job. Oh, sorry. Excuse my French. So that definitely affected. But so many measures have been put in place as well, especially in Lagos. I know there are some places that they say no mask, no entry, but that thing does my head in when you go into the place. They say no mask, no entry, but you walk in and you see people wearing their masks on their chin,
on their foreheads.
What's that about?
The mask is just to gain entrance. Once you pass that entrance, they will remove it.
That's it. And then even the people who work in the establishment are not wearing their masks. And it's like, what's the point?
And they even use the opportunity to rip people off.
Yeah.
I went for my friend's proposal which day, and they insisted that I had to wear a mask, even though I knew that when I get into the hotel, I wouldn't need to wear the mask. And they sold the masks for me. The mask for me at 500 naira at the entrance.
One mask?
One. Yeah.
Not even a pack?
Just one. Yeah.
Wow.
And they were like, oh, if I don't buy it, I won't get in.
Okay.
I mean, you have to carry a mask with you everywhere you go.
I forgot. I forgot that day.
Oh, sorry.
Because I was obviously rushing to make it to my friend's proposal.
Right, yeah.
And then I got there trying to like rush inside. Wow. Welcome to Lagos. Welcome to Lagos.
I mean, it's Lagos though. Okay. It really is Lagos. And I've realized that, I mean, in the beginning, it was quite uncomfortable to wear the mask.
Yeah.
These days, I forget it's on my face.
Yeah, it happens to me too. I'll be driving, I'm like, okay,
I'll still have the mask
I'm alone
on.
in the car and I'm still wearing it.
So you guys don't get like breathing difficulties when you're wearing the mask?
I think I just gotten used to it.
I got used to it. I got used to it.
Not me though.
I got used to it.
Yeah.
I got used to it.
I feel like you can't compare like breathing when you're wearing a mask and when you're not. Come on, Rachel.
It's only when the only time I realize I'm having breathing issues when I have a mask on is after I've climbed some stairs.
Well, I feel you on that one.
And then I'm like, I can't breathe. I was like, oh, my mask.
You actually don't feel it.
I don't feel it. When I go into an establishment where you have to wear a mask and I'm going back into the car, I forget. I keep moving. After a while, I'm like, okay, it's still on.
Yeah.
I'll just take it out. That's it. I forget.
Well, to be honest, I feel like something else that COVID affected, like, especially in Lagos, I don't know about other states because I live in Lagos, has to be our cinema experience. You as an actor.
Affected cinema experience. Some people legit stopped coming to the cinema.
Do you think that affected the movie industry, would you say?
Not really. People are still filming. There's production going on every day, everywhere.
Even during quarantine and during lockdown.
Yeah, they just, if the production is huge, then they test everyone. Right. Like the first time I got tested is through a production, right? So the production was set to kick off second week February, and they're like, okay, we can't wait. We need to test everyone. So they tested everyone, and we started working, and that was it.
But how did you guys? Cinemas weren't open around the time you guys were filming. So where did you
like the money?
Exactly.
People weren't buying tickets.
People weren't going to watch movies.
There are some movies that are filmed exclusively for Netflix.
Oh.
Yeah. So they were just and that was Netflix just came to Nigeria, so it was the opportunity to keep on filming and filming. They needed content, right? So they were filming. Productions were going on.
I think you should speak for yourself.
But
because obviously you film Netflix movies that are exclusive to Netflix.
Yeah.
What about actors that film for just cinema or mainstream media?
Other productions were going on. Right. There are some people that were filming on that project that were going for Iroko, showcase and all that. So you film now, it may take 4 or 5 months before it comes on air. Right, before they start showing it.
Because of editing and post-production.
So production was still going on. It didn't really disturb that much. But the first phase disturbed. Production went down because people were like, okay, let's follow the precaution before government will sanction.
But after a while, y'all were like, fuck it.
Yeah. And after a while, people were doing their thing. And I'm like, come on, these people are working. Nollywood, let's kick off. So we started working, and since then till now, we're still working.
I think the industry that really, really suffered is musicians in terms of
shows,
live performances.
Right.
You know, December in Lagos is Dirty December. That did not happen. Like the major events that were supposed to happen, the big ones, they actually got warnings from the government.
Even AY, they got warnings. It's virtual.
Yeah,
yeah, it was just few.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know?
No.
Come on, it's only VVIPs that were allowed to come to.
Who are VVIPs?
I don't know. I don't know how you did that.
Okay.
But when I mean the VVIPs, VIPs were the people that came to the hall, and the spacing was, you know that, okay, this is COVID precaution and all of that. The rest was virtual. You can only do it online. You can only watch it.
That just sucks the fun out of everything, don't you think?
So it's becoming a new normal for everybody in every industry.
I understand it though, because let's be honest, are you really telling me that you will go to a Dirty December show in Lagos and you'll social distance and keep your mask on?
No, I mean, I won't do that, but
exactly.
You just have to admit that the fun, like, it sucks. I feel like last December was such a, like, I got to spend more time with family and did everything that, you know, I was supposed to do, but I would still have loved to go out, like to the club, to a show, because December in 2019 was something else. I think that was the dirtiest December I ever had in my life.
There were events every single day.
Well, I have the highlight on my Instagram.
We had fun in Africa, Nigeria.
Oh yes,
people outside Nigeria were crying.
I have the highlight on my Instagram, and whenever I get like FOMO, I go back to watch it. Just to watch
your highlights.
This was me. This was my life.
People in Italy, people in Europe, they were like, people in Nigeria, not COVID.
Oh, I did the same thing. I go to the Cardi B concert because that was
You were
lit.
there?
I was there.
I was there too. Oh my God.
It was lit. When I watch the videos, I'm just like,
I listened to myself screaming, not knowing that months later Corona was like, I had no clue what Corona, what was even COVID?
No one saw it coming.
COVID? I know. I mean, Rachel, did it affect your industry? Because I know you're like the broadcasting industry.
I mean, it's really strange because February is when, you know, they started closing the airports in Nigeria. And that's literally when I quit my job in, I think, beginning of February.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's when I resigned. And then I traveled. I went to the Philippines with my family. And then when I came back, they shut down airports. So literally, I was this close to not being able to come back. And then all of a sudden, everything is shut down. I'm like, should I even bother looking for a job at this point? Because I was like, you know, 2020 is going to be my year. I mean, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be my year. Next thing you know, COVID. I'm like, so where am I supposed to apply?
So crazy.
Tell me about it.
And then, you know, by the grace of God, I did manage to get a job last year. And
nice.
But still, it was during the time of COVID. So everybody was doing virtual, all of this, all of that. And it was just crazy, but it made me appreciate life more.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know how I was saying before that when people give me a compliment, I'm going to say, I know.
I know.
I know. Okay. Because I realized that, you know, we waste so much time having fear in us, trying to be so humble that, you know, we don't really go for opportunities that we really want. So I just decided, you know what, 2021,
Yeah. Speaking of virtual, I feel like COVID also helped us realize that so many things can be done online.
Yeah. People
so many meetings can be done on Zoom.
Right. True.
Your job can be done from home.
Yeah.
It can.
You don't have to be there physically. Was there ever a time where you had to work from home, and have you had difficulties adjusting to going to work physically?
No.
I think both of us cannot work from home.
Rachel, can't you record from home?
No, you can record from home, actually.
You can, but like when you're doing live radio,
Okay, because you need to do all the turntables and the music.
So there was no work from home, and you actually have to be in a scene. You can't do a scene
from home. I
remember a producer called me like, Joseph, I need you to do a video. I'm like, okay, I want to do the video, but nobody to record me. And I'm like, okay. And they were calling, send this video now. No one to help me. And
like,
I'm like,
a scene for the production?
Yeah, they needed to see something. They needed to make up their mind who is playing what role, what character.
Okay.
And they need me to do a video that is convincing enough to say, okay, Joseph, you have this role.
Right.
And I was ready. I have my lines, but nobody to help me operate the camera the way I wanted. You can't do selfie video. No, they can't take that.
It has to be like a tripod.
Yeah, no. That's a way you have to set it, and I can't do that with my phone. I need to show someone, do it this way.
Wow.
Right? And I had to go to my friend's house. I'm like, okay, help me do it this way. This is the one day one. Do it this way. And it took like 1 hour different. I have to drive all the way down to this place, and I'm like, so yeah, affected.
Would you say that COVID affected like the food industry, going out to eat? Do you think is it the same for you?
Yeah,
pre-COVID and now.
My favorite restaurant is still closed.
What's that? What
and
restaurant
I am heartbroken.
What restaurant is that?
Bottles.
Oh, really?
The Mexican one. You know, they have the margaritas are lit.
Yes, Bottles is in Ikeja GRA, isn't it?
No, it's in VI.
VI, okay.
Yeah, they have like 10 flavors of margarita.
And they're closed?
They've been closed.
I think most of them do takeouts, right?
No, they're completely closed. They're not doing takeout. They're not doing anything.
Are they ever going to open again?
I don't know.
Oh my God.
Don't know.
To close?
Because, I mean, you can imagine they have to import a lot of stuff. It's a Mexican restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh,
they have to import a lot of stuff.
Okay, now I get it.
Then there's the pandemic, you know, I can just imagine.
Yeah, that would definitely affect them.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
I'm sad, but I'm not surprised because I feel like a lot of businesses took a plunge.
Yeah, that's so true. Yeah. All of a sudden, what's this place? Ocean Basket was doing takeaway. They never did that.
Wow.
You couldn't order and get it delivered to you.
It was a new rules. Just take out, basically take out. Yeah.
I mean, when life gives you lemons, I feel like that was what I feel like that was what happened with a lot of like organizations and food. Well, I feel like eating out is different for me because I heard something about how the virus, is it virus? Yeah, the virus stays.
Yes, the virus.
The virus stays longer on metal spoons.
Yeah.
Was it just me?
That's news to me.
Yes.
No. It's not news. Metal.
I heard that it stays longer on metal spoons. So eating out, I remember the first time I ever ate out after the pandemic, after lockdown. I went to a restaurant and I was asking for plastic spoons. I was like, can I have like a plastic spoon? And it was weird because obviously I would enjoy the food better with like a metal spoon.
Yeah.
But
anything metal, basically, when it drops on the furniture on the ground, it dies easily. But metal, it survives. I heard that too. So
yikes! Is your favorite restaurant still open, Joseph? Or you're more of like a eats at home kind of guy?
Right?
I don't like crowd because by the time you try to sit and start eating, you notice people whispering. That's the kind of.
Okay, celebrity.
So
basically, it was just okay for me. I'll just go where. I don't just wear my mask. I wear the mask, I wear my glasses, I wear the face cap.
So people don't recognize
so if I have my chance, I'll tie hijab on top.
Okay, come on.
Like, you're that recognizable to people.
Yeah.
I'm good with faces. Like, I felt like I had seen your face somewhere, but I can never remember where I've seen somebody.
That's the idea. The people.
So someone will come to you and be like, where do I know you from?
The ones that do not remember, they'll walk up to you, they'll
and ask you.
Sorry, excuse me, where did I know you from? Don't do that.
It's rude, right?
It's rude. It's discomforting. I came here to do something and you're, come on. So I don't just wear the mask. I wear glasses. I wear face cap. It's just those that are familiar with the
I don't think the face cap is necessary.
So all those eat outs, no. So I'll just walk in, buy,
walk out.
Oh, wow.
Quick,
Do you cook, Joseph?
Wow, the silence.
Deafening.
Some restaurants have these like barriers. I don't know if you guys have seen those.
Yeah, I have.
Like, they literally have barriers between the tables. And I'm like, man, Lagos, the hustle is real. They will make anything happen for business.
I mean, they have to make money. They have to keep the business going. Yeah. So if that's what it's going to take, I agree.
Exactly.
Joseph, you still haven't answered my question. Do you cook?
No, she was saying something.
Do you cook? No, we're done. Do you cook?
Rachel, you were saying something.
She's done.
Wicked Antichrist. Okay, I don't cook.
You don't cook?
Yeah, I don't.
At all. You just carry ladies.
So how do you? So you buy everything you eat?
Yeah, I order. I just place my orders.
So how do you get home cooked meals? You get one of your female fans to come and make
place
food
orders. I place orders and
all the time.
And all the time.
Every day.
All the time. Not every day. When I know I'm gonna be home, like a week, I place orders. Right. So they deliver. I microwave. I eat. That's it. I don't have time to. How will I be?
And how did you cope with that in COVID? Like during the when the pandemic was like.
Enough, COVID was the era where all those guys cooking food made much money because people were tired of going out. They just want you to come deliver their food and they eat. You know, that's it. When you microwave it, it's fine. No matter the virus or bacteria, once you microwave your food, you're good. That's it. So I place my orders, my food. Come, I gym, I relax, eat, watch movie. I'm good.
I can't imagine that, honestly.
Honestly.
Always ordering out.
Like relying on people
Not relying on people. I don't like cooking.
These dispatchers can do nonsense.
I don't even like the kitchen, so why will I cook?
But you have a kitchen at home.
Definitely.
Why don't you get a cook?
I don't know.
And pay the cook all the money you keep spending on food.
When I get
That's
married,
another thing.
When I get married, that will be solved.
You can just get a cook.
Wait, what do you mean when you get married that will be solved?
Yeah, she will help me.
Help you.
She would not help. She would cook for you because you can't cook. You don't know how to cook.
That's why I said solved. She will solve that. She'll fill that
by cooking for you.
Thank you.
So you're marrying a chef?
Yeah.
No, I didn't say. Come on, she should know how to cook, right? Don't put me on
and
the
if she doesn't know how to cook,
hey, don't do that. Josephine, let's go. Next question.
So you're telling me if you were to meet a woman who met all your criteria but could not cook, you will not marry her?
Like I'm your friend.
Is that what you're saying?
Okay, last question. Just answer that one question for us.
Thank you. Rachel, come on.
Okay, Rachel, let's leave him. He's actually begging us at this point.
I know.
All right, let's leave him.
Sorry.
I was already sweating.
Okay, all the best with your wife hunt.
I mean,
cook and chef hunt.
I'm not hunting. I'm just saying.
Chef Chi is single now.
Hey, that's a BG chef. Please, next. Another name, please.
Chef Chi is single.
Yeah,
I know.
she is.
She's just coming from 30 BG.
And you can't fill those shoes.
If you want to fit in, you should be 25.
You might.
25 BG, right?
At least
25 BG.
With the amount of money you spend on takeout, it might be 25 BG.
Preach.
A year, maybe.
Amen.
Preach, Rage.
A year.
Amen. I'm praying you should.
All right, guys. Final questions. Would you say, if you had the chance to pick your life pre or after COVID, which would you pick? Do you like how your life is going now, or if you had the chance to go back, you would prefer how it was before? You would go back.
It's too boring now. It's just too boring. You can't greet people the way you want to. You can, the way you look at people when they ordinary sneeze, or just ordinary sneeze, as someone can just wake up and sneeze. They sneeze and you're like, okay. if he does it the first time, it's fine. But if he does it the second and third time, you're like, okay.
Movements.
Yeah,
even though sneezing isn't even a symptom,
No, they say when you want to sneeze, you had to do all of that.
Or cough.
Yeah, no.
Elbow, yeah.
So let us just go back where you can hug people. That's where you hug people and they'll start looking at you. Doesn't this guy know there's COVID or something? You can shake the way you want. When you shake online and you post it, people will comment, there is COVID,
Or you're at a party with like a group of people. It's like,
so the restrictions and all of that is just too much for us to bear. Life was sweet. There's enough. The stress in Nigeria is already too much for us to now be doing all of that.
And do you think we're ever going to go back to the way we were before, or do you think this is our new reality?
The truth is, COVID is here to stay. The more we adapt to it, the better for us. Before it will leave, it will take time. I'm just saying my opinion.
If ever it leaves.
Before it will leave, it will take time.
So this is our new reality, and we just have to take it for what it is.
Because for COVID to take such magnitude of lives, in US for a particular country, they don't accept defeat. COVID is one pandemic that shook. When I mean shook US, stole a lot of lives from US to the extent that at some point they were begging for doctors, countries should donate nurses and all of that. If such pandemic can shake US, then it's a problem. It's here to stay. Until now, we're still suffering for it. Come on, every other country should just know that, okay, COVID is here.
Yeah.
Right, it's here. It's really here.
What about you, Rachel? Do you think if you could choose between how your life is now and before COVID, which would you go for?
I don't know.
It's
really hard, because... Don't look at me like that.
When she said she doesn't know, I'm like...
Don't look at me like that.
Okay.
The reason why I say I don't know is because, I believe that everything happens for a reason. Mm-hmm. And I feel like if COVID didn't happen, I don't know if I would be where I am today, in my life right now.
I agree.
You can't be sure.
I agree.
Don't know. I really don't know. Like
I
said, I left my former job and I got a job during the pandemic. So I don't know if...
And is that job better than your former job, would you say?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, are you happier now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I can attest to that.
Good.
I feel like Rachel is more of herself. Like you're doing things that you enjoy more. Because I see like your dancing videos and you're just like... more like goofier, just more fun.
That's true. Like, I feel like now my personality can really shine because there's not a lot of restrictions, and also when you're in a toxic environment, you tend to just it's just like, okay, I'm coming in, do my job, and then get
leave,
out. You know, so I don't know. Really, maybe all of this happened for a reason.
Yeah.
Maybe it happened so that we can appreciate our families, our friends even more.
Yeah.
Maybe it happened so that we can work harder because you know me and procrastination, we used to be best friends.
Girl, me too, girl.
We were like
I'm on that table.
I will do it. Yeah.
Tomorrow.
I'll do it next time.
Now, when I need to do something, I do it because like I don't know where I'm gonna be tomorrow. I don't know if I'm gonna be alive the next week. So I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's motivated me. So like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
I feel you on that one. I'll have to agree with you.
Yeah,
Rachel.
I do actually.
Yeah,
I do agree with that.
Because I feel like COVID definitely made me challenge myself and do things that I know that I would have been too comfortable to even try my hands at pre-COVID. So everything happens for a reason, for sure.
Yeah,
everything happens.
And look where you are now, girl.
Kings Arena podcast. You know what I'm saying? This was fun, guys. Would you come back? It was because this was actually a very, very fun conversation.
It was
definitely.
So if I call you Joseph,
time up already?
Yeah,
it is.
I will. I mean, to see the beautiful faces alone.
Thanks. You have a beautiful face too.
Charma.
As in,
okay, did you hear that? I'm beautiful. You should send me a quick.
Did you hear that?
I'll come and cook.
Cook what? I beg.
Okay, exactly. Water.
Let's close. When people open my chapter, I say sorry, mistake.
But this was actually so much fun. I very much enjoyed this conversation with you guys, and I hope you come back if I call you back. Would you?
Yeah, would you? I will come back.
We'll see.
What language?
We shall see.
Oh, right.
What language is that?
She's not Nigerian, in case you didn't know.
No,
I didn't know that.
Really? You know, people can, the minute I say hi, where are you from? And I'm like,
she's been sitting beside you for 30 minutes now.
The Rachel was just so like neutral, so I didn't see that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's not Nigerian.
Yeah.
Okay, non-Nigerian.
This is fun. she's Nigerian by association.
Yes, Nigerian
and marriage.
Yes. Oh, okay,
Nigerian
so she's
marriage.
a Nigerian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but you know, when you people annoy me, I'll just jackpot.
Okay, dual citizenship.
I'm happy that you have that option. Some of us don't.
Right.
We're stuck here. But
this was stuck in Jesus' name.
Amen. This was such a fun conversation, guys. But sadly, we have to come to the end of this episode. It was fun. And
let's not go.
Joseph, do you want to help me wrap up the show?
I was going to find someone that would be cooking for me.
But when we tried to talk about it, you said no.
Okay, let's go.
This was fun. We'll be back on the next episode of Kings Arena. Don't forget, when next you're going for your food shopping, make sure to add products from Devon King's, be the margarine, oil, you name it. Add it to your shopping cart, okay, when next you're cooking or shopping, whatever it is. We will be back on the next episode of Kings Arena podcast. My name is Mary Colette, and I've been with Joseph and Rachel. Whoop, whoop. And it's bye from us at the studio. Bye, guys.
Powered by Devon Kings. Produced by Blow 48 in Van.